shining through. Oh, you light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday night's live stream. I'm John, this is Sherry. We are We Play You Win, and we're here to do another Flash in the Pan live stream where we record one of our weekly videos. So we're not going anywhere. We're still here.
No time soon.
That's right. Hey Nancy T, I saw you over in $50. You must be two-screening it tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got the hair going on again.
Hey marksmithson, good to see you. Hey Alicia. Shipping has been done, so everybody's packages should be out.
Shipped.
I think we have everybody's address, including those from the previous week, so everything has been dispatched. So, yay! Hey, Jimmy Snowdog. Hey, Noella Point. Hey, Noella, good to see you. I haven't seen your name in a live stream for a while.
In a while.
It's great to see you, Noella. Hey, Irene. Hey, Gene S. Gene S., you and Dennis Dawkins and Susan Ballard actually brought tonight's game to us. So we are going to be playing dun dun dun, Sherry.
The Three Billy Goat Scruff.
This has been suggested since
Forever.
starting October of last year was Gene S.'s first suggestion for Billy Goat Scruff. And it's taken Sherry almost a year, 11 months.
I drew
11
two
months.
different goats this morning. One was really bad. Bad.
It was great.
It was bad.
It was great.
And so I tried again. The only reason we've been putting this off is because we didn't have a goat. And now we do.
Now we have a goat. Not only do we have a goat, we have two different types of goats that could make its way into the coin pusher.
No, you didn't print off that ugly one.
Well, what do you think's on the back side of these goats?
Better be these same goats.
It's the same goats.
They're so bad.
I think it's great. I think it's great.
Bad.
I think we should put it to a vote for the viewers at some
No.
point. Oh yeah, yes.
No.
Yes. One of the goats was definitely.
You wouldn't draw a goat at all, so that's not fair.
Hey, one of the goats looked like it might belong with the trolls. I mean, it was very troll-esque in its drawing.
It was definitely a Norwegian goat.
A Norwegian goat.
That was an ugly goat.
We should have used that one, but we're not. They are really cute, says Lisa Wils. Thank you.
These are cute.
Yeah, these are. And so tonight's game is pretty straightforward. We got to get the goats out before the troll.
The troll that lives under the bridge catches them.
Yep.
So the goats have to get to the loot can before the troll.
Are we playing with timer, Sherry?
Yeah, it's called the troll.
Okay, so no timer?
No timer.
All right. This could be an hour and a half long game. It could be 10 minutes. We're going to find out. Was the goat homely looking, says marksmithson?
The goat looked demonic. It looked horrible. No, it was just scary looking. Quit it. It looked really scary looking. I didn't like it at all. I wanted to delete it, and he said, "No, don't delete it."
Well, you spent a long time on that goat.
Because I can't draw a goat. Then I figured out what I was doing. Duh.
Yes. When you have a hoofed animal.
Well, I didn't see you ever even try to draw a goat.
Hey, I've tried to draw many things in this channel. Very rarely have they succeeded in getting released.
He drew Angry Mom.
I did. That was my win and the dragon.
Yes.
Very early in the channel's history. And I drew the fox and took more than a year to use the fox. Because you didn't like it.
I didn't like the fox.
No, never liked it.
It's very stylistic.
I was insulted at that point. I said, no more
cricket.
drawing from me.
I drew cricket, and cricket is very stylistic. So.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get rolling,
you
folks. Well, wait. Sherry says something.
It's 8:30, and I'll tell you, for all the world, it feels like 11:45. This has been a long day.
Walter Anson says it's a GTO.
Little GTO.
I get that. Lisa Wils says yes, John. Well, we're going to actually get moving on with the game.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's get rolling. A long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Oh. Another long day. Wow.
All right, switch the mic over to the coin pusher, and then we're going to get ready to roll. And no timer tonight, so I'll talk to y'all at the end of the stream. Boop, 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 boop.
Alexa, turn on the sofa light.
Okay.
All right, starting the face cam. Whoa. Main camera. Loot camera. Sherry, do I have to be the goat in this game? Ha, ha, ha. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's We Play You Win. John and Ukulele Sherry here.
That's right.
We have a game called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Who suggested it?
Gene S., Dennis Dawkins, and Susan Ballard.
3 different folks.
And Gene S. suggested this all the way back in October of 2020 when we were 1 month old.
But we have 1 suggestion per goat. Go figure. Okay, now these goats are trying to cross the bridge because all the lovely grass is on the other side of the bridge, I guess. But a troll lives under that bridge, and that troll doesn't like anyone crossing that bridge. So we need to get all 3 billy goats into the loot cam before the troll gets there. No timer on this game. Did you ever, goats have this reputation as being kind of ornery?
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah. One of my grandmothers had the most beautiful little goat.
A beautiful little goat.
He was beautiful. His name was Baby. He was adorable.
And how did he come by such a lovely, sweet little name as Baby?
Because he was just so cute. He was itty bitty. He was
Blue goats moving.
He was too young to be away from his mama, really. For whatever rereason,
I'm just
his
playing
mother
far
was
left.
not available and had to be bottle raised. This was a really tiny goat. But Baby grew up to not be so sweet. Baby grew up to be quite awful and liked to butt people. But he wouldn't go for your butt. It might have even been okay if you went for your butt. Went for your knee.
We got a problem.
He'd go for your knee.
The quarters built up behind the troll on the rightish side of the troll structure, and it's pushing that troll forward sooner than it probably should.
Well,
I'm going back on the left.
I didn't knock down a fire, so.
I'm just pointing out that those quarters back there, that pile of quarters there, is a problem.
But as Baby got bigger and stronger and more insistent on butting people hard in the kneecaps, it really became an issue. It really
Yeah. So what ended up happening with that goat?
I don't know what happened, so I don't think it turned out well because
one day it was just gone.
Baby wasn't there no more after a while because Baby was hurting people.
Well,
people were injured. I don't mean like a little bruise. People were getting like, holy smokes, I'm walking on a crutch. I mean, really, really bad.
Baby probably just went to the farm.
It was bad.
Probably just went to the local neighborhood farmstead,
He probably got invited to a picnic is what happened.
Well, sure. I mean, they would love to eat a picnic basket. All the wonderful food in a picnic basket.
Wow.
I'm not sure what this look is that Sherry's
white
giving
boy
me.
does not get what happened to Baby most likely.
I wonder if Baby got to hang out with some of the other goats out in the farm, climbing the farm hills.
I think Baby became intimate with a rotisserie.
It would be, I think if you had a rotisserie running and there were goats nearby, it'd been a pit. I think the goats would probably try to raid the rotisserie, but I don't know.
It would have been a pit situation, but just so that you understand, he wasn't invited as a guest to any picnic. He was the main event. would be my guess.
Well, we're doing celebratory of baby, you know? How about the fainting goats? What the heck?
Oh, my kindred spirits.
Suddenly startled goat, fainting goat, what do?
They just
They
keel
fall down.
over.
You know, you hear, they talk about the sacrificial lamb, but if you have a fainting goat, who needs a lamb? What? Well, wasn't that like the purpose behind fainting goats in the first place?
I don't know what the purpose is. It just seems terrible. I mean, there's nothing you can do that doesn't make them faint. I'd feel guilty. Now, we had a rooster who was extremely ornery too. But he didn't go for your knees. He went for your ankles. He was a Rhode Island Red named Rhett. And
Good old Rhett.
we never had like an aggressive rooster like that before. Oh, a bridge just collapsed over there on the left. But he was really, really mean. He was, if you were walking across the yard, he'd run over and you'd have bloody ankles. He'd go for your ankles.
Really?
He didn't jump up high. You'd think he would jump up high, but he didn't. For whatever reason, he went for the bulge sticking out of your ankle.
Well, he knew how to get his point across, I guess.
He was just really mean. Well, he landed in the pot because he was just so mean. For whatever reason, he was like this psycho rooster.
Playing left,
But
trying to move that blue goat leftish.
But we had
That's
a
how-
lot of animals pass through our lives, and 99.9% of them were very cooperative, gentle creatures. But these two had, animals have a personality just like people have personalities. You know, 99% of people may be wonderful, and there's that one bad apple.
Oh, that bridge is collapsing. There it goes.
Okay, so the blue billy goat is independent over there, and the orange and yellow ones are kind of holding hands.
Yeah.
There's not very much in the way of knockdown-a-fires in this game.
It's quarters only right now.
I wonder why that happened.
Well, right now, these goats are up on the bridge.
Yeah.
And these are walking towers, and they walk pretty nicely.
Yeah, but they don't fall. Unless there's something to knock them down.
Quarters will do it. Quarters will do it. I believe.
But I never had like a vicious dog or a mean cat or anything like that. We only had the one ornery chicken. And the goat with the horrible habit that it just wouldn't stop. No matter what we tried, couldn't get him to stop. Because he would have stayed as a pet goat. He really could have. And he had other ideas. Didn't work out so well for him. That blue one might fall.
It is. I've been working on it the whole time. You were working on it too. I think it might fall out of play.
I don't think so because there's a tower.
Oh, that tower ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh, go. Here goes the orange one. Oh.
Wow. Wow. That was exciting.
Who needs knockdown-a-fires?
Okay, are we playing hard right?
I don't know.
Or are we just gonna... What do you want to do?
I'm still playing left, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I'm not sure why either. Okay, I'll play left a while. I'm not sure why. He's playing left. Let's let him take charge. Now, when I was in grade school, there were these people that had a basset hound that was the meanest dog ever. Oh my goodness. You'd swear it was rabid or something. It would just...
Really?
You're on the other side of a fence. And you're no threat to this dog. You're no threat to the property. You're not even looking over there. And this dog would just... They kept it chained. A basset hound that they kept chained.
Why would you do that to a basset hound?
I don't know, but he was really vicious. Probably became vicious because they had him chained. Just really. And his name, just like a beagle, they named him Snoopy. He was the most horrible dog. He was a horrible dog.
That poor creature.
He was just mean as could be. I never saw such a basset hound other than him.
Well, the first time for everything, I guess.
I guess. God. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Look who's ahead. Look who's in the
troll.
lead.
The troll's jumped
heavy
ahead.
stuff behind it to plow through and push it ahead. Look at that.
Well, could be, but he's actually surfing on top of a bunch of quarters. There goes the yellow guy.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Oh, someone's knocking all the cameras.
Apologies, we had a piece of gold stuck in the loot chute.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. We're all jammed up on the right, and there are 2 goats over here.
You switched it up and start playing hard right like you were doing?
I'm playing right. Why don't you keep playing left?
All right.
We'll take turns.
You take a turn and I'll take a turn. I don't know the song for how to take turns. Do you?
No. But I don't know. Oh. I worked in an after-school program when I was just out of high school. No, I think I had started college. I was working at an after-school program at a local school, and there was a squirrel. Actually, it was a couple of squirrels that had attitudes. They would throw stuff out of the trees at the kids. It was, and they were pretty accurate shots somehow. Wow.
Well, squirrels are very obnoxious.
Well, they can be.
How many times have you been in a park or walking under a tree
clever.
somewhere and they're up above chucking things at you?
Yeah, that's what this family of squirrels would do. They were clever. And they'd wait for the moment. They wouldn't drop a darn thing. But a kid would go outside and it'd start raining these
little things.
I don't remember if they were acorns or black walnuts or what they were, but doggone. That troll's kind of got a head start here in a bad way. Trying to get this cleared out on the right, but that troll is creeping up. There's 2 silver strikes right behind it, pushing it ahead.
Well, I think the troll's pretty frustrated that the goats took down his bridge. Goats are not always the carefulest of critters. They can be quite destructive.
Who are you telling?
What, you think goats are not destructive?
Oh, they're terrible.
They are. They're horrible. And here they are destroying the troll's bridge.
Now, we live in the Boise, Idaho area, and they use, the weeder goats. They send them out to eat the noxious weeds in places where it's just wouldn't make sense to send people out. They put those goats out there and they let them do their thing. And a couple of years ago, The goats broke out of where they were being held and just kind of played havoc on the neighborhood.
Goat apocalypse.
They ate everybody's ornamental stuff and flowers and oh man.
Goats run amok. Maybe that's what happened here.
It was a lot of goats. I'm not talking about a handful of goats. Like over 100 goats, wasn't it? It was a lot of goats.
And it was a multi-day process to get them all rounded up and then found.
They didn't just stay in one big flock or herd of goats, rather. They kind of broke off into, ooh, there's good stuff over there to eat. So that was the thing that happened.
Well, I think it's fun sometimes when we drive around, there'll be a really steep hill somewhere, and there'll be a herd of goats up on it, mowing it down.
Mowing it down. They'll eat all the briars and brambles and things that you don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole. Goats think it's the best thing.
Pushing left on the blue goat.
Now, if you see the troll moving that way too much, change to the right. You might want to change to the right.
Yeah, I think Sherry's right. Literally.
Yeah.
That troll is right there on the edge, and may not slide off of it.
Now, our dog Cricket, as she's gotten older, has gotten bossy to him. If she wants something, she goes by me and she tells me she wants something, and it's pretty clear what she wants. You know what she wants.
And
She's
so
a great
somebody
communicator.
relays the message.
So I advocate for her. So anytime she wants something, she just comes and tells me, Mama, I need ice cream.
Yeah, I don't put up with that.
Then I tell him, get her ice cream, and we go. And then when she's done eating the ice cream, she comes and tells me, Mama, it worked. He gave me ice cream.
Guess I'm just a pushover.
Figure out where that troll's going and play wherever you think you need to play.
Well, I'm playing right.
Yeah, but everything's falling in the middle.
It is. The pushing on the left was pulling the yellow token over and the orange token over.
Playing on the right because there's this big pile. The pier that was right there is still kind of sitting there on a very rusted up kind of form. Now I had a parrot who loved me.
You have this thing that happens with animals that you have, Sherry.
They overbond with me. Because they know I love them.
Like with Cricket, if we leave the house, she is sad. Well, if Sherry leaves the house, she is lost. She's lonely. She mopes around.
They send me pictures and videos of her just laying
by the
whining
door.
By the door.
I'm home, Mac's home, everybody else is home.
I go outside. I'll go outside for 45 seconds to grab the mail across the street and come back home. And she's like, oh, Mama, how could you leave me alone so long? And he'll go on a business trip for a week or more and come home and she just looks at him like, oh, you're back. She don't care.
He doesn't. And Sherry, what do you do for her again?
Nothing.
You just advocate for her, right?
I advocate for her.
That troll's getting ready to tip in. I don't think any of the goats are going to succeed at getting by this mad, evil old troll.
I don't think so. It's a pretty ornery one. I think it was different in the story, wasn't it? In the Three Billy Goats Grow.
Yeah, I think so.
The goats kind of tricked the troll.
Well, this is coinpusher land.
Anything can happen.
That's right. Like this troll is actually a very happy troll. Perhaps the troll is curious why the goats destroyed his bridge, or her bridge, or their bridge. I'm not clear on troll genders.
The troll is just holding on by a toenail at this point.
Oh! That's that. I guess are these goats going on a picnic?
I think they're
to visit the troll?
Yeah, some kind of
I
troll
don't know.
party. There's a troll. Okay, well, things happen.
That's right.
Consider subscribing to this channel and hit the little alert thingy
Ding, ding, ding,
so you
ding.
get notified when we record almost all of these games in front of a live stream audience.
They're over there.
And you could be one of those folks. At least once a week, they become team live stream and they control the machine, which is really cool, and then they can win prizes. But just because this isn't one of those days doesn't mean that you can't win a prize right now. Right here, boop, mystery bag. We have a drawing. There's a mystery bag every game that we play. We do at least 6 mystery bags each week, and on Sunday morning we have a drawing that you don't have to be present to win or anything, for all the preceding week's bags. And all of those 6 or more bags, you can be eligible for each and every one of them. Just go to each video within 24 hours of the video going live on YouTube and answer the day's mystery bag question with a comment on the video. That's all you have to do. It's easy. Today's mystery bag question is, did you ever have an encounter with an animal that wasn't all that friendly? Like you were camping and ran into a bear, or neighbor's dog was really vicious and you had to really look outside your door and make sure it was safe to make it to your car, or whatever. Did you ever
Grab the kids?
Most animals, that's not a problem. They're wonderful, and they're used to people feeding them and stuff, and so they're friendly. But every so often, that bobcat that wandered into the neighborhood and started eating people's pets and stuff, what kind of unpleasant
This is the Family
encounter,
Channel, Sherry. Family Channel.
Well, what kind of unpleasant animal encounters have you ever had? Just comment on this video. You have 24 hours after it goes live on YouTube to answer. There's not if you've never had that kind of encounter, count your blessings. Just say, nope, never happened to me, and that's a valid entry. It gets you in the contest just like anyone else. Well, that's an interesting looking bag over there. So good luck. I hope you win. Be the reason someone smiles today. Be safe, be healthy, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Alexa, turn off the sofa lights.
Okay. We didn't even... Why don't you pop that door open?
Okay.
I can't believe we didn't even get a troll hole trigger tonight on a troll game of everything. The troll hole did not trigger.
It did not trigger. I thought it would.
Hey, Kimberly Holmes, Rhonda Matney, Poker Rossi, Norwegian Troll 1. Yes, the Norwegian Troll 1, and I think...
I thought that said Red Riding Hood soiled someone, and I thought...
Spied Becky Belmontes.
I thought it said
hey, Becky Belmontes, you just missed the game, but you just found us. So, hey. There you go.
Okay.
Paula. Oh, hey, Paula. Paula Armendariz. Dariz. There you go. See, I can't. I can't roll my R's.
Oh, my goodness. Look who's here. Oh, my goodness. Speak of it.
Can't whistle, can't snap my fingers, and I can't roll my R's.
Oh, she was asleep in here the whole time we were playing. She was over on the side. She must have went out.
Paula did, yeah. So, never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. Woo!
Did you eat something funky?
Hey, Sheila, good evening. I hope your computer is
Happier.
happy. Hey, Nancy T. Walter Anson says denied. Yes, denied big time. Hey, Timbo.
Look how ornery Cricket is. Oh, my goodness.
She's She's being really rude tonight. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
She's a teddy bear.
Yep.
She's a teddy bear.
Good night, Darlene.
Good night, Darlene. Okay.
Hey, Cece.
Wow.
Careful with those jumps.
She jumped. She's been making these huge bounding leaps. And she's really arthritic. So I don't like her doing that. But she's just been doing it. She must just be feeling full of beans. So
She is. She's feeling cooped up and full of beans. And she's got her hair cut. So she insists on...
It is so smoky here. It is... Oh my goodness!
So
Poor
smoky.
Cricket.
Well, the Amazon
so
devices were
the Amazon
going
devices
off crazy.
were warning us that the air quality was bad. I've been having asthma in the house, in the filtered house, and then outside there is a coyote in our neighborhood with distemper, and they can't find it. It tried to break into someone's front door. It slammed against their front door and left all kinds of saliva and urine and feces and blood all over their front of their patio. And the authorities cannot find where it is. So she can't really have access even to the backyard. She just has a little dog run to go to the bathroom and come back in, which is unfortunate for her.
Yeah.
But we don't want her to get sick potentially or get injured by this crazy.
Gina says my dog Luke has an ear infection, dirty ear, and won't let me clean it.
Ugh.
I can't afford to take her to the vets. That's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah, Cricket's had some ear infections that we've had to work through.
Yeah.
And luckily she's small enough to manipulate.
Yeah. And she's actually a pretty darn good sport about stuff like John will brush her teeth, and
I'll scrape her teeth.
He'll scrape her
I can
teeth.
use dental instruments on her face, and she's reasonable.
And she's pretty reasonable about it. She knows that.
Hey, Hazel Christopherson, howdy, howdy. Agreed. Pets are the best family members. Winking face.
They are. But she's really I'm not saying that she likes having her teeth cleaned, but she's cooperative about it.
Sheila says, and it was Sheila S, not Jean S, John. Did I say Jean S? With regard to the computer.
That was Sheila. No,
yeah,
you said Sheila.
I thought I said Sheila.
I thought he said Sheila.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. And you know what? It was like the sun never came up. It was just so hazy. Just you can see we normally can see like all the way across the valley from our backyard, and all you can see is like a block down the road. I mean, it's really bad. It's unhealthy. Usually.
Oh, with regard to the dog? Okay, my apologies, Sheila.
What?
I thought I said Sheila. I don't know. Man.
But the air has been so... We're really stuck in the house. I mean, if you can't go sit on your back patio without having an asthma attack. I'm having them in the house. I'm having them.
Holly had to take her kitten to the vet today.
Uh-oh.
He has eardrops for 2 weeks and a supplement to boost his immune system.
Oh, poor baby. Well, that's how Cricket had a series of ear infections, and that's why her hearing's not that great.
Gene S agrees with Sheila S. No, you said me. LOL. Pokerossi says up for the smile song.
I can do it again.
Yeah.
I did it on the way in.
Hey, different crowd.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fears and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you.
I like it, Kelly. Hazel says, sing it, Sherry. Kelly Jones said, play hangman. The word play has to get in the chute before the hangman gets in the chute. So that'd be an interesting way to do it. Here I am playing with her mouth. Look at that. Look at that. Playing with her mouth. Yeah.
She's not real happy about her toes getting tickled, I'll tell you that. She's done now.
She's like, oh, what's this?
You're not really doing anything.
I'm not really doing anything. Usually I have her down on the ground and she's on a pillow and her head's resting.
She just goes limp, like, okay, do whatever.
Playing with her front teeth. Yeah. She's like, don't do that to me.
As she's gotten older, she's gotten cranky. And
very cranky.
Like a couple of weeks ago, you might have been here when in the dark room he came up behind her and tried to pick her up. She can't hear, and she's in a dark room where she can't see, and she got startled and she growled.
And her groomer has picked up on the fact that she can't hear.
Yeah, she can't.
You know, so some ways it makes it easier grooming because she's getting less distracted by other animals coming in. So,
but she's not a puppy anymore, so it's to be expected. And considering all the issues that she has, she's a trooper. She's really a trooper.
Debbie Lowe said, my grandparents had these dang roosters that had 3 in spurs.
Ooh.
And when they walk to the chicken house and try to leave, they flag you if you weren't fast enough.
Yeah.
Grandma carried a shovel handle.
Those little bantam roosters have got, that's why people started fighting them. And there were some, this is terrible. There were people that around us that actually were chicken fighting people, which no way would I have anything to do with anything like that. My family has nothing to do with anything like that. But there was one very tiny wimpy fighting breed that had really long spurs. And they'd take the spur off of that bird and graft it onto the birds that were the really good fighters. So now you've got this horrible, terrible thing that's got these big, long spurs on it. And every so often, one of those guys gets out and the neighborhood is terrorized.
Hazel Christopherson's asking, wired hair terrier? Yes, this is a Welsh terrier.
She's a Welsh terrier, and she does have a wire hair coat. And I really like I'm asthmatic. And because she's got that double layer of coat, all of her dander gets trapped inside. That her hair doesn't come out. She has to go and get groomed, and they pull it out. And she doesn't mind that either. It's not painful to her. It's designed to break away. This was a breed of dog that would chase animals through thickets and briars and thorny things, and the coat would break away. And it's awesome for in a house. She's self-filtering. She really is. No shedding dog hair everywhere.
Good night, Noella.
Good night, Noella. Like, I like big labs and stuff.
Hey, Ryan L.
But they shed everywhere, man. They shed.
Ryan's here. That must mean $50 shut down.
No, they're still on, right? They're still
on. It would be an hour and a half at this point.
Oh.
90 minutes.
It might be done.
Yeah, so just depends on how many boxes they're doing. They were doing socks when I saw them earlier at the start of the live stream. They were doing more socks.
Some of the stuff that we've won from $50, we're going to start putting in mystery bags.
Dun.
Would you guys think that it was like really cheap? Because they give away like a bundle of stuff. If we were just putting like one silver coin in a mystery bag, would you guys be offended like that was a not great prize? Or is that okay?
Chuku whistles, Hot Wheels cars.
I like the Chuku whistles.
I know.
I'm just saying, it just seems if everybody's getting like a pile of silver from $50, and then they come over here and they get $1, that's gonna seem like meager. But it's a thing, you know. Just because we'd like to share the wealth from the $50 stuff. Because John won twice, and I won once. And
Sheila says, not at all, or do a special giveaway for the coins. They are worth something.
Yeah, they're worth something. But we can stretch them out a long ways. If you've got a handful of coins, if you've got like 5 or 6 coins, we can make 5 or 6 people get a silver coin. It's something.
Nelson Marsh says, I want cookies in the mystery bags. Hello, John Kempf. Good evening. Riley the Owl hoots at you and says hello.
Nelson fixed his robot sounds.
Oh, Nelson, you fixed your robot sounds?
He fixed his robot
Congratulations.
sounds. Yeah. What'd you end up having to do? Because it sounded really good today. I didn't get to see it live, but I saw it after the fact and was like, hey, Nelson sounds normal again. Awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see. Good to hear that's been fixed, Nelson.
Yeah. And he's looking all sharp. He shaved his whiskers off.
I can't recognize the guy.
He's looking 10 years younger. Yeah. Don't get any ideas, though, John. I like those whiskers.
Sherry has never seen me without these whiskers.
I've never seen him without whiskers. He's started growing that in high school. Some of those hairs are really old. Except they've been trimmed.
They've been trimmed.
I know, I've been trimming them. I've been the trimmer of the whiskers. That's why they're kind of lopsided. Actually, they're lopsided because he shaves in the shower with no mirror. And so he gets like one side is like, oh, John, what'd you do that for? It'll be lopsided.
Well, it was either that or contend with collecting hairs over the sink and carefully doing it there and using a wet washcloth and not leaving a mess, or using an electric razor that collects everything but doesn't actually catch it.
No, little tiny hairs.
See.
There's always learning how to use the Flowbee.
That doesn't cut close enough.
No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness.
Nelson says, I had a headset and darned if it didn't have a built-in mic.
Ah. Well, it sounded really good.
Good night, Nancy T.
Bye, Nancy.
Becky Belmonte says, what I mean is I never heard of Dollar Make You Holler. So Half a Dollar Make You Holler is another YouTube channel. They typically run live streams in the evenings during the week. Oftentimes our slot overlaps their slot. They've got over 100,000 subscribers. They do coin sorting and stuff like that.
Us, no problem.
And a number of folks from our channel have now started joining their live streams as well.
Because they give away good stuff. We give away stuff. They give away good stuff.
Yeah. So if you're into coin collecting, coin hunting, Half a Dollar Make You Holler is a great channel.
If you're anybody who's ever cherry picked through your pocket change at the end of the day to make sure that you didn't have, a wheat penny or a war nickel, before you.
John Kempf said, "What kind of coin pusher is this? I like What the Hell's videos better." Hey, What the Hell's? I have nothing to say about that, man. I will tell you, we own and operate our own coin pusher. You know where our coin pusher is. We're open about it. There's no hidden mystery. There's no secret. We build the structures, and I know darn well casinos do not.
And I know darn well that the state of Ohio, coin pushers are illegal in.
That's right.
So ask What the Hell's where in Ohio they have a special rule that you can have.
Well, What the Hell's will say that it's not in Ohio or whatever. So, anyway.
Okay.
But John, you're welcome to hang out. We do live streams 6-7 days a week. We hang out, we talk.
I told John about that. You got a chance to have a showing.
Huh?
Nelson's artwork.
Oh yeah, Nelson's artwork. Yeah, that was really cool.
That he might get to have his work shown in an actual gallery.
Yep.
That's so cool.
It is. And John Kemp, don't forget, we also do face cams in every video. We're open and honest. We have nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide.
Nope.
Well, because we actually respect the folks that watch our videos.
Yeah, so on back to Nelson Marshard's showing. So he had the opportunity he was on a road trip recently and shared some of his artwork with
No, his friend said.
Oh, his friend. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Spill the beans.
They're at a gallery type establishment, and his friend said, "Ooh, he's an artist. He's an artist," and he was able to share. You pop your phone open and show some of your work, and they didn't say, "Would you be interested?"
Poker.
They just said, "Oh, you're going to show your stuff here," so that's cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I'll tell you, to have your work on display where people can see it and enjoy it, that's really awesome.
It's
really
very
awesome.
cool, Nelson. And we're super excited for you.
We're super excited for you. Oh, man.
She couldn't stop talking about it last night.
Because it was really cool. That was really, really cool. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. It was just really, I was so happy for you. I couldn't have been more happy if I got the opportunity myself,
Right.
Really.
We'll say one more thing about What the Hales. The thing to be aware of is they actually use a still mounted camera in all of their videos. If you actually watch the videos, it is a still mounted camera. The only way that can actually work is on a stand of some kind or variety. That's just how the technology works. GoPros are the same way. So just anybody who says, hey, it's against the casino's rules and policies for people to record, I question that from a technology point of view. I am a software engineer. I develop systems like this all the time. I understand how cameras work. I've written firmware. So there are certain limitations that's just the nature of it. So I don't like it when people play technology tricks. It just bugs me when people say, hey, this thing is capable of something that it's actually technically not capable of doing.
And if it would make you feel better about our videos, we could have the same exact background sounds that What the Hales has.
Yep.
It's readily available on YouTube.
It is.
And it would sound just like we're at a casino.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Except we wouldn't be afraid to show our faces while we were playing with a background showing.
Yep. So yeah, I don't like people trying to play some kind of technology trick that says, hey, I have this button camera that lets me do these magic things. Doesn't work that way. It just does not work that way.
By the way, John is working on another mad scientist machine for the channel.
Yep.
He's working on a mystery bag question generator.
Yep.
And we'll be able to push a button and it'll spit out a question for us instead of standing there at the end saying, oh, what should we do?
Mm-hmm.
But he's been writing the code for it and got all the who's it's, what's it's, and whatchamajiggers. And I get to make some stuff to pretty up the outsides, and it's going to be pretty cool. So coming soon to this channel, and this channel only, the only mystery bag generator. Mystery bag question generator.
It is, yeah.
The MBQ 3000.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's a 3000.
Why not? It sounds cool.
But it's the MBQG.
MBQG, yep. Ooh.
What?
Sorry, I'm just tired. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. And the breathing the smoke wears on you. Is Big John here today?
I didn't see Big John in chat tonight.
I've been worrying about Big John. So I hope he pops in because I've been very worried about him. He is in the smoke just like we're in the smoke, and he was having a problem getting his albuterol, and so I've been concerned for Big John.
marksmithson says random question generator, kind of like that, though they will not be computer generated questions because that would just be weird. If
it would just say weird things.
Yeah, why does the ukulele eat peanuts under the purple mountain?
Umbrella,
or whatever. So
yeah,
that would just be weird. But Sherry,
I manually sat down and
450, 500?
500 questions are in there. So it'll spit them out, and then we don't have to figure it out. But we'll have to change the format a little bit because I think we need to spit out the question at the beginning, and maybe we can keep it to our, I don't know. Take out the question and talk about it through the thing, because if we're talking about the price of gasoline, all through the game, and then suddenly the question is, have you ever had an orange cat? That doesn't really work.
Gene S says, Nelson, a little cumin would help. Oh, we had cumin today, Gene. We made fajitas, and
we go through
cumin is a
lot of
key ingredient.
A lot of kamino we go through.
Yep.
We do.
And now the cool thing about the question generator is we could technically make it spit out the question into the live stream, so people watching it knows what the question will be in advance. Doesn't matter because it's a live stream.
Mr. Computer guy.
But once we get it working, you can
do all that stuff.
You do some cool stuff like that.
No idea.
So right now, it's going to spit out a little printed message to us over at the coinpusher. Is what we're going to do.
It has a printer. What inspired it was, have you seen? Of course, you've seen it. Twilight Zone, the Mystic Seer. It's a William Shatner episode, and they're in a little diner, and he puts a penny in, and it spits out your fortune. Well, those Mystic Seer things, they actually sell reproductions of those things, but they're like $3,000 for this little reproduction. It's a little napkin dispenser, and we looked at it and we thought, we saw a couple of people who made their own mock-up of it, and one guy who made a kind of interesting one. And so John sat down and said, I can do that. And we kind of put our own spin on it. It isn't going to look like the Mystic Seer at all, because the Mystic Seer isn't really the vibe of this channel. It had like a devil bobblehead on it and stuff, which is really cool looking. But this is kind of a happier kind of channel than having some demonic looking thing. So ours is going to be
just not sure how to
different.
get the video shots of it yet for whatever we're going to do.
We'll figure it out.
It might end up being a canned video we just reuse over and over, and then or something. We'll have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out. There's always something to figure out. In this
Nelson says, I was thinking about drinking my helium-infused soda and talking, see if it works. Helium-infused soda?
They made helium
I thought there was a helium shortage.
There has been a helium shortage. But
I've never heard of helium-infused soda.
I didn't know that.
Is that a thing? I really want to know.
My tires on my Jeep, well, we just got the tires replaced. And the tires that were on there, the original owner had them nitrogen charged.
Yes.
That costs a lot of money.
Not doing that.
We didn't do that.
No.
It costs a lot of money. It's supposed to not leak out as easily.
Cindy Radinius said, I love the Twilight Zone episode. I remember that episode. That's
a good one.
It is. It's a great story.
There's not many clunkers on Twilight Zone, but that's a good one. Ooh.
Nelson says, Sherry, how many accidents last night?
How many accidents last night?
Yes, I'm
ditzy.
Accidents?
I don't know. I'm ditzy, Nelson. It went over my head. I can't remember. This has been a long day. I woke up sometime after 4 a.m. I wasn't feeling very well. And I went back to bed. And somebody doesn't like people to sleep. Kept waking me up.
What? I was asleep. Yes. Oh, what?
Every time that I'd fall asleep, you'd wake me up. And at one point, I said, there are two ways this can play out.
Oh, that was yesterday afternoon.
Okay, yesterday afternoon.
Hey, Sherry. Give me your left hand.
Why?
Left hand. Troll attack!
No! I have arthritis.
There's no trolls.
Hey, I have arthritis.
I wasn't trying to do that. Just pulled your hand away.
I have arthritis. You smacked me, butthead.
Notice.
He was waking me up when I was really, really tired, and I told him, there are two ways this can play out. Way number one is happy wife, happy life. And the second way is you can keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, I roll around. What can I say?
Stopped. Look, his ears turn red.
They do.
That's what happened. I have worked on having a longer fuse. I have worked on it. And when somebody is just pushing it,
Well, I think that's it for tonight's live stream, everybody. John wondering if you might know why a light on my laptop screen goes out if I bump the screen. I checked for a
Sounds like
loose,
a loose
wire.
wire.
Ask Carol Foss.
That sounds like something loose, Carol.
Yeah, it could be. So oftentimes inside like laptops, there is like a ribbon cable that goes between the screen itself and the motherboard. They're kind of designed to bend, but they can also get.
Oh yeah.
They're very fragile.
They can get.
And
frayed.
they can get frayed and bent, and
the way that they make laptops and computers in general nowadays,
Yep.
it's almost a disposable commodity, which
is
is really a problem when there's a chip shortage. To have a disposable, expensive commodity.
Yep.
They're not cheap. Boy, I remember my dream computer. I thought my dream computer would have a 1 gig hard drive. You could never fill a gig. Never. Remember?
1996, 1997. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Carol Foss, would you know if I send you a pic? Unfortunately, no, Carol. I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
He's not a hardware guy.
Well,
he's a software guy. He dabbles in hardware, but
hold
he's
on.
really
So it
software.
depends. Oftentimes, though, with commodity laptops and systems like that, you need to take it to a place that can properly diagnose the problem and offer a suggestion for repair. Unfortunately, often, unless it's covered under warranty, that's really hard to do. I will tell you that when we buy electronic devices like laptops
I get the
and
warranty.
computers, we do buy the warranty, and most of the time,
it says accidental on it.
but we use our devices heavily, so we are
do.
big users, and so we always end up cashing in on the warranty several times before it expires. So for us, it makes a lot of sense because we're using our devices 12 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
Daily. So
we're always either editing a video or doing some artwork or just streaming something or
say goodnight, Sherry. Way past your time, says
it is past
Sheila.
my time, actually.
It is.
Okay.
Any more tunes to sign us off? One more for the road.
Got an idea?
Oh, you don't like my ideas. Every time I go, you go, oh, so.
Because you always say end of the line, and I don't know end of the line.
I wasn't going to say end of the line.
Grab your coat, get your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Don't you hear that pitter pat? Oh, that happy tune is your step. Life could be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. Miss Rover's crossed over if I never had a cent. I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. On that sunny, sunny side of the street. Tequila.
Nighty-night, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Eugene says goodnight too.
Good night. Cricket's here
And
too.
Cricket says goodnight too.
Mumbles and Lester say goodnight. Ah!
Angry mom!
So
Bye,
angry.
everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Well, that's alright, mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, mama. Just any way you do. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Good night for real. Yeah, and Sock Monkey says good night too.
Good night, Poof.
Good night, Poof. Good night.